So if he deaths this, he can't death the Scalebane. And he can't death the Lich King as well. Should have played that first. Damn! Oh, god damn it. Oh. Would have played Galactical earlier if he had it, so I had to be Death plus Galacta to swing the board back. Only Death plus Galacta denied us from playing Scalebane there, and he had it. Which screws us completely, because not being able to play the Scalebane means he can now play Dragonfire. Yeah, so we obviously get screwed by Raza. We know he didn't have Galactica in his hand. He had to have top decked it, and he did top deck it, which is unfortunate for us. Obviously, we lose to Raza into Anduin. You can't beat that with any deck, pretty much. They don't get it that often. This guy still plays Holy Nova. Either he draws it now or he loses, pretty much. So he's desperately searching for something. It's crazy how much this matchup just depends on Anduin. Like, sometimes you kill them before Anduin, of course, but the times where they draw Galacticaller and stuff, things get a little bit tougher. So I've got 14, 18. Like, the Anduin's power, of it, the Anduin ability itself, is so strong, like, destroying all minions with 5 more attack. Like, that effect in itself is just crazy good. Like, it's not just the hero power that's being broken. Right, okay. What have we got this time? We've got Edwin, Xarsi deckhand, Druids, Super Chicken. So we obviously want Edwin. Cairn's too slow. Chain Gang. Can keep deckhand with Edwin, I don't think so though. Okay, so we'll full more to try and get Shadow Step and backstabs for the Edwin. Or just cheap cards. Patches is a cheap card. He's got the Tespa card back. Okay. He kept 2 cards and Hero Power on 2. So maybe he kept Wrath or something. We could coin an Edwin here. He hero powers again with 2 kept cards. What is happening? We're going to draw some 1s and 0s to fill out our curves, probably. And combo some cards. We're bound to draw some 1s and 0s at some point. The captain's good enough here to kill this. Start pushing damage with the 6/6. Right, it really doesn't matter too much about the early game damage. So how about building up a board which sticks against Big Druid? So making a 6/6 is far more important than making a 4/4 just because it doesn't die to his cards, basically. So he's here powering this, which is a clear indication of you-know-who. So we'll just go Scalebane here, because it doesn't die to you-know-what. Eventually we'll draw a 0 or 1 mana card this game. It's bound to happen, right? Hopefully we lands on the correct minion. Good, good. This week, Tavern Brawl gets you a K and C pack. Feels okay, man. K and C. What does K and C stand for? Knights and Kobolds? Oh. I know the one you mean. So we can play this with this next turn, right? We might want the dagger charge. There's no point in going face to the dagger, I don't think. So if he plays Ultimate Infestation, we go Bone Mare. He's usually he wide the wrong minion. Okay. Confusing play there. Second Innovate, second Earthen Skills. That's annoying. Just gonna win off the back of Wind Fury, I hope. If you make it can't be targeted, you can just swipe something else. We have Leroy SI next turn. He's used both copies of Earthen Scales for heal. We obviously missed Wind Fury, which is lethal. So Spreading Plague, that's annoying. Spreading Plague swipe, that's quite annoying as well. Hey Dark, how you doing, man? So we go this. That's a pretty good Mark of the Lotus. I just slapped my face in here, we might need it. Okay, so almost our entire deck combos with Valspine, so we should be good in that respect. Like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, like, only these few cards don't combo. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that don't combo, basically, that's it. So I'm not worried about this. We have this Tavern Brawl super terrible. What's the Tavern Brawl? What do you have to do? Is it one of the pre-made ones, or do you have to build your own deck? The build your own deck ones take, I don't know, I always get bored building my own deck. 1 pack and out, yeah. So if he plays Deathwing, we have the Valspine Slayer, and he has no more heal with Earthen Scales. He could play a second copy of Spreading Plague. Malfurion. Innovate, Hero Power, okay. So we go 6 into 1, 4 into 1, 4 plus dagger. Then we have 3 plus 6 plus 2. 3 plus 6 plus 2. Oh my god. It's 1 off. So if he death wings, he's dead. If he primordial drakes, he's dead. (139) versus 139. Who's the real 139? There's nothing he can do here without scales. Yeah, you normally say the Varspine here for the Deathwing, but since he loses to Deathwing, and it loses with Deathwing, you can just play it, right? You threw? You think I threw? Question mark. He threw? Someone threw a game somewhere. Maybe. Miss lethal. I had 11 damage, he was on 12. The early game damage from the swash to stuff. I traded the wrong minion? Oh, I don't know. Is this the same druid? Yeah, Super Chicken was the last guy we faced. Can have a look here. We might want to re-equip the dagger next turn. We're chipping away I am. Chipping away, slowly but surely. Savagery is terrible. Well, this isn't quite the start I was hoping for. Spreading Plague. If he just passes into Spreading Plague, we're screwed. I don't want to play Varspine next turn. Come on, any playables, Hearthstone. Really? 9 mana next turn, okay. Hearthstone. Why'd you do this to me? We can Shadow Step this Valspine Slayer next turn, maybe. Why do I have no playables? What did he get? Deathwing. Oh my god. That was a half decent turn. He's still dead without taunt or heal, but it's quite likely he has taunt, heal, or UI. Like, the odds of having no UI, no taunt, and no heal are astronomically low. It's not even a good Shadow Step, really. Let's just push one. Save ourselves a bunch of face damage as well. This sucks, doesn't it? I've given up. My turn 5, I had no 3-drop or 5 to play with the Valspine Slayer. Nothing we could do. It's just unfortunate. We had to. If I didn't play the Valspine on 5, we could have just played it on 6. Shy stepped it on 7, cleared everything he played with it. But we just had to play the 3/7 basically. We can draw Valspine again this turn if we can. Valspine would still work here. Yeah, that's not Valspine. You just have to save the Valspine. I don't know, was I supposed to pass on turn 5 and play nothing? I could have passed on turn 5 and played nothing. It might have been better, to be honest. I don't know. It's so unlikely to have no turn 5 played. We play 2 Chain Gangs, 1 Fledgling, 2 Captains, 2 SIs, 1 Edwin, and 2 Scalebanes. And we didn't play any of them on turn 3. I played Chain Gang on 4. Okay, so we'll keep the Swash on turn 1. Obviously it's weak to on Potion of Pants and stuff. Okay, that's unfortunate. Sporty Andy's a very low ranked priest player, which makes me think he's either bad at Kazakus or he's playing a big priest deck. Or a bad priest deck, maybe. Maybe he's playing the Prince Priest. Yeah, obviously this is bad. We have no healing cards in our deck, so this is 2-mana do nothing. Yeah, MCGH, yeah, there's nothing you could do. It was just a very unfortunate draw. You can get healing card at second Swash, yeah, it's only Binding Heal though, right? Yeah, it's 3 kept cards. I think we'll temper the SI next turn. We have Cairn to Bone there, so that should be good. He's sitting there on his triple keep. Barnes, Coin Barnes incoming. Coin Barnes, yeah, it's going to be Coin Barnes into Eternal. If you 3 keep, you don't play anything, it has to be either Vaza Anduin, Kazakus, or Barnes. Acolyte of Pain was a kept card. Huh. Excellent use of the SA7 of this here. We get the buff fully used. We might want to re-dagger next turn, so we'll use the dagger charge here, but it's a superb use of our deck count there. Deny the multiple chores from the Acolyte of Pain and we get the buff. Doesn't get much better than that. Next turn's looking bleak if he clears. Very unlikely to clear though. Okay, so he plays Kazakus, not a kept card. Right, he'd pick them quite fast, so I'm really scared of AoE. We have 3, 6, 9, 11. It's really close to being lethal damage. We can push 14 damage this turn. If he plays the potion, it's not heal, he dies. So if he plays 4 AoE, he's dead. Do the Jades rotate on if he wants Jades rotate out in April? Everything rotates in April, so Patches goes, Jades go, Raza goes. All the Death Knights stay though. Well, this guy played around exactly only Leroy Jenkins and still loses to Deckhand off the top. I mean, he cleared my board, so it was a fine play, right? He might have missed AoE off the potion. He may well have missed AoE off the potion, right? So we had to clear using that way, but that's fine. Like, pushing the damage is really good for us. Especially like when you have Leroy in hand, it's so much nicer because you can just always push the damage freely and you know you have the backup. But without Leroy, you have to sort of trade and take a value line. You can see that even with drawing Patches, he had such a slow start and just died to Sequinox. Okay, so we're playing the Rogue Mirror here. Backstab, Vastbind Slayer, excellent. We might just keep these for the whole game until 5. Cairn is way too slow. Okay, we could have a hand which is just too slow here, but that's very unlikely. Okay, okay. Maybe we have a hand which is too slow. Oh, we're going to draw a playable soon enough. We will draw a playable. We will draw a playable card. We've got so many 1s and 3s. Our entire deck's minions. I mean, if we don't, it's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world if we don't. It's the end of the world. Okay, it's the end of the world. Oh my god. That's playable. The SI is a playable card. We're playing a 4-mana naked 3/3, which is definitely not a good use of our mana, but here we are. So far I've played Patches and Patches on turn 3, SI on turn 4. I think I've fallen behind this game. Oh. At least all the bad lucks in one game, kind of. It's not quite how it works, so obviously. Attacks after summoning Patches, XD. We can still win this game, by the way. This game's definitely winnable. Depends on how strong this turn is from him. I have Cairn into Bone Met into Lich King. Depends if he coin Bone Met, maybe we have an issue. SI here would be nice. We deny his coin Bone Mare and we get our Bone Mare off. If we don't get our Bone Mare off, we play Cairn. If he never draws Vastbind, we have a chance. Maybe not. No chance. No, we lose. The Lich King into Armies of the Dead. speculating. Let's move my cam, whoops. Might just be dead here. Yeah, it was just too bad. Like, the start was just too slow. We came close, but the start was just too slow. Not too slow. It's not even about being too slow. It's just about the lack of value we got out of all our cards. Like, SI didn't get a battle cry off with Naked, right? It was just bad mana efficiency to play patches and to play SI, essentially. I don't know how to describe it quite. So it's Dr. 7 again. He plays the bad version, hence his rank. So we're monogunning hard for Edwin and Prince. He jams a 1-drop on 1. Swash. Okay, so we're going to coin Dagger. Dagger both these down. Is Valspine a keep every time? Yep. Valspine's always a keep. One of the best cards in the matchup. Doesn't matter what you have, pretty much you keep Valspine. Yeah, so we drew a spell, so we didn't even get punished properly. I'm just gonna make it so he can't captain us next turn. Oh no, we can't captain us anyway. I mean, I'm just gonna combo the SI next turn, right? We might not want to backstab. I don't want to give him a target for his turn as well. Like, we want to make it so he does this. So as long as we don't lose this game, we're gonna win it. No, in seriousness, we have the power. We have all the power to dictate everything. We need to make the game last long, right? Every turn that passes, our win percentage goes up. Plays Galactic Crawler, wow. Galactic Abyss, that's a feels bad man play, isn't it? Wow, that must feel so bad for him. He's teched his whole deck. Right? We need to save the backstab for the Valspine next turn. Just take the value trades. He teched Galactic for the mirror and still loses. When you tech for the mirror and still lose. Sure, hit this. So there's no Valspine play, unfortunately. His deck is he playing Kazakus or something? Yeah, so he'll concede now. Is that Mill Rogue? No, it's not. He's just playing Rogue that beats Rogue. I don't know, it's just a bad deck. Dr. Seven's just made his homebrew Rogue deck. He doesn't want to play Prince because he thinks it's too high rolly, so he put in Galactic Crawler for the mirror. And added Eviscerate because he thinks, because Eviscerate's a good cards, right? No, I have no idea. He plays Fan of Knives. I give up. trying to work out his thought process. Man, I'm drinking so much liquid. Back in a sec. Hey, John Bro. Same guy, so we can't keep captain because he plays Galaka. So we'll just football. We need to not summon patches for a while. He'll keep Galaka corners open there. So do you reckon he plays Sap? Does Milka Rogue play that weapon? It's not Milka Rogue, right? I don't know. What did he play? Maybe it's Milka Rogue. I'm not sure. I really have no idea what deck he's playing. Yo, Vasgate, Loiter. It does look. Oh, I think that means what are you playing today? Does it? I'm not sure. I don't know what it means. Double shadow step, huh? You're standing for 4 hours now. Isn't that bad for your knees? I have a plan, Marion. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand until dinner, and then I sit down after dinner. So I'll be sitting down soon enough. It's not bad for my knees. I don't think it's bad for my knees. I think it's good for my knees. What have you got against sitting down? You true patches. Do we feel bad? Nope. He clears my board. What a meanie. It means what's up, guys? Oh, there we go. I have no idea about anything then. You walk 8 hours a day for work. I think standing for 4 hours is probably fine. Yep. I didn't read dagger. I'm playing this so slow that you can just gadget and win, right? I'm gonna get gadgeted. I didn't read dagger, guys. I didn't read dagger. Oh, he gives me 2 mega buffed minions. Woof. Is this Mill Rogue? Maybe it is Mill Rogue, guys. Maybe you're right. I don't think Mill Rogue is very good against double Keleseth. Playing around Harrison? Yep, exactly. How would you know? That's Mill Rogue. Yeah. These Galactic crawlers are gonna be pretty tasty here. Standing for long periods of time, you've linked it. Okay, let's have a look. Around half of UK employees for most ways on their feet. In other words, more than 11 million people around the country stand for hours on end. The effect on the nation is serious. Standing for long periods can cause contributions to a variety of medical problems. Who's affected? Those employees who have standard work are often on lower paid jobs. Yada yada yada. It can. They have to remain in the place. Standing for long periods of time is bad for health because it can strain limbs. Problems include aching muscles, hazardous pressures on hip, knee and ankle joints, damaged feet. Prolonged sitting down also causes... I do both. Come on, I do both. I sit down and stand up. Move around while standing up. Okay, this is now a standing jogging stream. How did I draw like every expensive card in my deck? What? Humans evolved to stand and walk. You're standing for a very long time, it's bad. If you are standing for a very long time. Damaged feet, I mean, I don't know. There's pros and cons to... You could literally do anything and there's a negative implication of it, right? If you do anything for too long, it's bad, right? Obviously. Right, so the trick is, don't do anything. Conforming to evolution, Elegiggle. I like how Elegiggle got completely replaced by LOL. I remember when people used to spam Elegiggle. Oh, anyone ever played 4 princes in a game? No time for DK. He didn't even have the vanish, man. I feel bad for standing up now, man. You can have information telling you to do anything, and there can be some study which tells you. The Workplace Health and Safety Regulations 1992 refer to standing. The law says that employers must supply suitable seats if workers are able to perform their duties, or a substantial part of them sitting down. The whole point is the desk is flexible, Marion. I'm a young person. If I have pain in my leg, right? If I get muscle joint pain and stuff from standing up for too long, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit down. Is this EU? It's NA. Read the title. Says NA, right? I'm rank 1 Legend EU. No one's taken it. So we're playing on NA until someone takes it. Man, I feel like I'm obliged to walk around now. God damn you, Marin. Truth is found in death. Ah, truth is found in death. Oh my god. Why consider of not keeping captain? It's quite I want to hit a 1. I want to hit Firefly. There's lots of cards I would rather have. I'd rather have Prince, Firefly, SI maybe. We have Sound Knight Chain Gang next turn. I think it's worse for you, Marin, to sit down all day than it is to stand up all day, don't you think? Or do you not? Do you think sitting down all day is better for you? I don't know. I can see the point you're making. I understand it. I just don't conform to it. How long can this go on? I'm behind in HP. I'm behind on board. I'm behind in everything. How long can this go on? He passes turn 5. Okay. We take them and we run. Coin bone into bone. I wonder if he has bone mare, guys. Any bets on bone mare? Thinking. I mean, this is a really good sap, isn't it? I want to sap it. Yeah, let's sap it. Sitting is way worse, but a balance is best. Yeah, I try and do a balance. When I'm off stream, I'm not standing up. I'm sitting down whenever I'm off stream, pretty much. I spend most of the day, spend a third of the day asleep. That's lying down. And then I'm going to be sitting down the moment the stream ends for the rest of the evening. And I'll be sitting down. I guess I walk a dog in the morning. I stream standing up for a lot of time. Sit down for a lot of time. I don't know. We spread as wide as possible is basically the game plan here. Also, sapping the Cairn is gross, right? He paid 6 mana for that. So, 5, 7, 9, 10, yeah, it's lethal. This guy passed on turn 5. I've never seen that happen before. That's insane to me. Right. We gained 4 ranks. Are you kidding me? 4 ranks? For winning a mirror matchup where he drew Prince? You're perfectly healthy, don't worry about it. Ooh, hold up. Rank 11. Let's go. Swash, Valspine. Okay. The only crafting this, you have enough dust, but it'll cost you 5,800. 5,800 what? Yeah, you should. Well, I mean, if you like playing Rogue, this is the best deck in the game. What's your objective in Hearthstone? I'm not telling you to sit for eternity, I'm just saying exhaust yourself. Yeah, I'm not in pain, man. If I was in pain, I would obviously stop. What does it mean to graduate with a BSc in physics? It's a bachelor's degree. It's a 3-year course. I don't know what the equivalent is in other countries. Stupid cleric. So it's a 3 years course. I'm not sure what it's called in other countries. Oh, this is what he's playing. Okay. Pretty young age to graduate. Well, you start at 18. 3 years later, I'm 21. Magic. Oh my god. I just don't have Valspine Slayer. Does he not have Purify or... That was a really good turn. Can you just give me a silence myself, please? Just give me silence. Dragonfire potion. Hold up. Hey, he doesn't have the card silence, right? He would have played it. There's no way he punishes me for this Edwin play. Right, we're gonna Dragonfire this guy's ass. Maybe not. Oh my god. Let's go! Unlucky, Pimbet. Better luck next game. Brilliant, indeed. That was fun and interactive, wasn't it? This guy plays Death and Pain and Silence Priest. I haven't seen this before. So we're just going to run him out of stuff. He's quite a high rank for Silence Priest, isn't he? And he's playing an interesting list, to be fair to him. Double shield? Oh, this was the turn he needed. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. He's going ham. Alright, there we go. That was a excellent Dragonfire Potion. I know I had to get the answer off the swash. We were looking for Silence, Dragonfire Potion, Master Spell. Would have all been decent, right? But the Dragonfire Potion was probably one of the best. We knew he didn't have Silence in his hand because he would have probably used it on the previous turns to activate his 4/5 for a good trade. So that meant we could go in on the Edwin. So Chengang, Ken, South Sea, Shadow Step. So, oh, he switched to Warrior. He can't keep him with Warrior, huh? Warrior beats. Since when does Warrior counter Q me? I don't know. Since when does Warrior beat Rogue? Oh, maybe Warrior beats this hand. Is it Pirate? Oh my god. Oh no! Disaster strikes! I've got nothing. We've got nothing. Quest Warrior. It's Pirate Warrior, guys. Pirate, get him, Warrior. Arr. It's a me, a pirate. Yeah. The Pirate's Code. SI, Backstab. Just the card I was looking for, actually. Oh my god! If that's Deckhand, oh my, this one. Whatever, I'm gonna lose. I'm lost. What is this hand? By the way, if you're wondering, this deck does not beat my deck. We have double Chain Gang for taunts, along with the Bone Mares. You win the early game battle every time, pretty much. Apart from when I, yeah. Okay. He's straight pirate. He is straight pirate, and I'm straight conceding. I would have gone coin Cobalt into the thingy, but I didn't. It wasn't worth it. It didn't work out. SI7 agent. What are your recent stats? Like 75. No, I don't know what those recent stats are. I can show you if you like. Oh, there you go, friends. You can take a screenshot if you like. They're pretty tasty this month. Imagine if I had Bone Mare here. I guess he has Spellbreak or something. Well, that was just an unfortunate game where I drew double 5, 6, 8. Yeah, I text my deck to be heavier to be better versus other decks, and sometimes you draw the heavy late game. Losing to Pirate War in 2017, lol. I know, right? Counter queued. Okay, so we have Swash on one. If you Galactus me, are we going to be sad? That's an interesting question. Not? Yes, we'll cry. We need the 1-drop on 1 to compete against the aggro. Obviously, we'd rather have Firefly, but you can't always get Firefly. If we don't play 1-drop on 1, then he just wins. I mean, it might not be aggro, in which case we're good anyway, because we've got a Vicious Fledgling. What's this? Fate Spinner? I spin the strands of fate. That's what he says, isn't it? Pirate Warrior, smiley face. Yeah. Why don't you still just play the old Pirate Warrior, Busby? Okay, we'll just dagger up. Flap, flap. So he kept a card, didn't play on 1, so he's clean aggro. So he's either Big or Jade. Big or Jade, one of the two. He coins out of 3. Blossom, makes sense. So it's likely he coins, when they coin this, they're going to 4 mana, right? So he's always going to want to play Mire Keeper. Chances are swipe. So we could trade one of these away to play around swipe in no, I don't know, to play around Wild Growth maybe, or second. No, it has to be just Wild Growth basically into Spreading Plague. Because he coined this, he's almost always going to play Mire, and then again when he plays Mire, we go trade hit, and we get rid of our 1/1s. We obviously don't want these around for Plague, but we still have some time before Plague. He's never going to go pass, and I mean he has to top deck Wild Growth and then play Plague to punish us for not trading a 1/1 here. Otherwise we're just pushing extra damage and being able to kill the Mire Keeper. But we're just expecting Mire. I mean, he might have Swipe or Wrath as well. Thanks to the host, Chris Gold. Welcome to your viewers. Just playing Rogue. So he uses Wrath, okay. He clearly wanted to Mire Keeper here and chose not to. Hence the slowness. So we have Fate Spinner here. Give all minions +2, but you have to watch out because it gives your opponent's minions the buff as well. A lot of people don't realise that it buffs your opponent. We have a choice between Fate Spinner and Scalebane. It's not so clear which one's the best play, because we only play one of them before we go 6 into 7, right? I think I would just go with the reliable old Scalebane. So we're going to get Plague next turn, and I'd rather have the Cobalt around, to be honest, versus the inevitable Plague. So we could preemptively backstab our own patches to remove it because of Spreading Plague. It also plays around Mind Control tech, and it plays around, and it dies anyway to swipe. We do want to backstab his minion though, but say we backstab a Spreading Plague minion, it goes down to a 1/3. Well, backstabbing our own patches kills the Spreading Plague minion. Also, we don't want the buff to land on the patches. I'm really thinking that we actually backstab our own patches here. I never normally do this play, but it seems like we play around Mind Control tech, we play around Spreading Plague. It dies anyway to swipe. We don't want the buff to land on it because of stuff like swipe. He just hero power passed on a 5 mana. If he doesn't, he's always plaguing this turn. We're so far ahead. Yeah, so we just backstabbed the 1/5 plague guy. You have to have a really strong read that they have the plague to do this play though. So we could innovate out. Okay, we'll just play the mana efficient guy. Guess we need to play Deckhand this turn to push 7 face damage. We could also just Bone Mare, but I like pushing 7 face damage, right? Yeah, it's not like playing the Kobold is particularly bad for us. Hello, BoarControl. Can I get your cheeriest hello? Cheeriest hello. I don't really do particularly cheery hellos, Helix. Hey, Helix. How are you doing today? Is that cheery? I don't know. How do you define cheery? And he's dead. We continue ravaging the North American server, taking all its ranks away. That was pretty crap. Well, I can do better. I'm not going to try again, Helix. Maybe another day. I've already said hello once. You can't say hello twice, right? That'd just be weird. You can go with that. You can go with this. I'm going to mulligan strangely here. We have good enough early game here to get the fledgling on, and we force him to have the bolt. I mean, is it a good keep? Probably not. Oh, he's playing quests. That's an XD. I think I'm going to coin out the Flappy Bird, because they don't play any removal. Or maybe we don't coin the Flappy Bird though. Okay, let's coin the Flappy Bird. Okay, I'm going to just use a backstab here because there's nothing really to backstab. Why did you keep Vastbind without coin in the mirror? It's hard to explain exactly without seeing it happen. I used to never keep Vastbind, right? I would never keep Vastbind. It doesn't make any sense logically. But once you play, and once I've played the matchup enough times, the Vastbind is so good. It swings the board completely. You always want to have your opponent's board clear, right? And the Vastbind really helps you do that. There's lots of minions that your opponent plays, like Edwin Van Cleef, and you have to have Viral Spine Slayer if they play Van Cleef. It destroys Cobalt Scalebane being played. It's really good against Tarkweep, but like, it's dealing so much damage. It's not the easiest thing in the world to articulate. I don't want to backstab my own guy. We need backstab for the Valspine combo. Like, it just swings the board completely going into Bone Mare turn. Basically, you need to swing the board going into the Bone Mare turns. Whoever plays Bone Mare and it lands wins. Basically, I try and explain. I tried to explain it, but it's difficult. It's difficult, man. You know, if he got Frost Doom, we can backstab our own minion and play the Valspine Slayer. So it's okay. I can't take anything you say seriously, Helix. God damn it. The smiley faces especially are the worst. Ah yes, the classic created by. I'm going to lose this game, aren't I? I'm going to lose this game. Ah, the good old babbling book into Kabbalist Tomb, into Flamestrike. Get told off for being toxic and bringing positivity to the stream. They don't play board clears. You don't play around nonsense like Flamestrike. Of course, Flamestrike would normally be bad against me if I drew any cards that did any mid-game cards. It's Tomb, not Tomb. Tome. Sorry. I don't know. I pronounce them both as Tomb. I don't know why. You're supposed to say Tome, aren't you? I just see Tome and I pronounce that as Tomb. but you shouldn't, right? Yeah, it's like dome, so it's tome. Yeah. Yeah. They play one Frostbolt if they're playing no realist. How has he completed the quest by turn 10? How has this happened? This is so dumb. Should have played the 5-mana one. I will have to try it out, see what you're saying. I guess logically, I just wonder if we can hold Vastbind with no one drop. Yeah, but I think you never fall too far behind in the early game. It never happens really. When playing an 8, can you just pronounce words like Americans? It's really, really bad that we couldn't pop there because we had no damage. He just drew all his deck. Wow. Do I have no taunt, guys? Really? Never do we get the steely one. I only want the steely one. I want to steal his fun. I don't know how this happened. This is a very strange game. We know he has block in his hand, so he must have Anto. I presume he's just BMing me here. Wow. I guess we just didn't have the early game pressure. I don't know. That was a strange game. His one Frostbolt won in the game. It's a very favourite matchup for us, but I don't know. He just seemed to... Oh, it was the Flame Strike, wasn't it? It was the Flame Strike. It was the Flame Strike that cleared my board for yeah. Same guy? I want to get maximum damage on board in the early game. Got to put him under pressure. Okay, that's not Babbling Book. Good, good. Playing good deck, no Voss. Yeah, no Voss. He might ping this turn. You missed Voss? Oh, Happy, sir. Hey, Happy. Oh, you said Mannequin earlier. Yeah. Oh my god, don't do it to me. Oh, of course I draw patches. The freezing potion allows us to go coin 5-drop here. Another glyph. Oh boy. Anyone waiting for the 5-mana Flame Strike, 4-mana Blizzard to get incoming? Boy, I can't wait for the 4-mana Blizzard. Oh, look at that. He sets up for it as well. Normally I'm scared of Frost Nova Doomsday in this matchup, but after seeing 3 Primordial Glyphs, I'm pretty scared of just about anything. Yeah, that's the 4-mana Blizzard. Didn't see that one coming. Oh wait, I did. How long can this... Do you have another AoE now? Oh boy. That's not an AoE. There it is, a Cone of Cold! Another randomly generated freeze effect. We have Shadow Step. He never kills the Vastbind Slayer. We have Shadow Step if he plays Doomsayer. So we have 11, 16, 17. We have the pop. I don't know why I didn't pop with Bone Mare. This was really bad. We should have popped with the Bone Mare. I thought we needed 5 damage to pop him. I don't know why. Okay, it's all good. Never punished. Never punished. Everything's good. So that's both blocks down. If he freezes the board and freezes our face, we threw the game. There was no reason not to Bone Mirror minion and keep the deck hand in hand. If we had deck hand in hand right now, we could pop him even if he throws our face. And throws the board. So he's going to Frostbot us in the face now and then we can't kill him. It's Ice Barrier. Teched in Lich King last night. You climbed 2 ranks facing a lot of priests. Nice job, MCTH. It is good. It's very good versus the priest. Because they use their death very early on. They use their death on Edwin or on your 5 drop, and they just can't kill the Lich King because they only play the 1 death, right? Sometimes they play Anduin as well, and they don't have Raza, and then they can't kill Lich King as well in that scenario. Quest Mage again. Flame Keys that we can play out next turn, maybe. We have to work out how we kill Doomsayer. We haven't actually seen Doomsayer in 2 games from him. I presume he plays it though. Yeah, he can't not play Doomsayer, right? We'll just dagger this guy down to protect our 1/1s. I need a hero. We'll just curve out 3, 4, 5. You know how it goes. No Archaeologist for him with a slow start. Wonder what his kept 2 cards are. Yep. So quest, coin, Forbidden Flame. Okay. So now we can beat Frost Doom because we drew Fastbone Slayer. Novice Engineer, ping, okay. So now we go to this guy. Where do we hit this? Next time we get Geyser, Cold Blood, SI face. I don't see a need to kill the Novice. It doesn't do anything, right? There's no need to kill the Novice, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I guess that's a reason to Breath of Syndragos. I need to save a combo activator for the Vastbind Slayer, so we'll just not play the Geyser. We still have lethal damage next turn with this play, so we're still good to go. He's likely to play Blizzard this turn, but we still have the lethal damage ready. We Cold Blood this 9/5. We Cold Blood the big guy, I think, because it doesn't die to potential Flame Strikes in the future. We also want to stick it on board. We want to stick that guy the most. Just buff him again. Exclamation mark Rogue in chat for the deck. He pings the 9/1 if he wants. You don't want to buff the guy to being too much attack. Oh, okay. Frostbolt ping. We get the dagger charge in this way, and this means we can kill him next turn with Geyser plus hero power. If he freezes our board, we have the pop essentially. He's really low on cards. I really hope he uses the freeze effect this turn. He doesn't use a freeze effect, goddammit. Okay. It's not like it's really bad for us though. Anyone notice a lot of bots in low ranked? I haven't noticed too many bots. But people complaining on Reddit, I know that much. I presume that there'll be another bot sweep coming up. They did a bot sweep a long time ago. They'll probably do another one soon. So if he freezes our face and freezes the board, we have Geyser. They play a card after every 2-3 seconds on every turn. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why people. I mean, I do know why people bot their accounts. It's for efficiency for time, right? Okay, our board's pretty big here. This guy just doesn't play Doomsayer, I think. I think this guy just doesn't play Doomsayer. He's 14 cards left, there's no way he can do it. Nil point. Nil point. Nil point. No way. No way. No way. It's impossible. There's actually no way. Oh my god, he can... It's so unlikely. It's so incredibly unlikely. BoarControl, why don't you use the Innkeeper? Is it not working? I have it installed. It's installed. I don't know why it doesn't work. I can see it right here. He did it with 10 cards left. What a joke. What a complete farce. How do you feel about the Druid matchup? Aggro Druid can be annoying because of crabs. Jades and Big Druid are really, really good matchups for you. I don't know why is the Innkeeper not working. I don't know why it's not working. I have it installed. Oh, did I do something wrong when I installed it? Maybe. We could see it when you unfull screened. We could see it when you. I mean, you can see it when I go on everything. Wait, you could see it. You can see it on my perspective. Wait, what? Wait, can you see it now? Can you see it now, Helix? Oh! I know what happens. I alt-tab sometimes to read chat and stuff. And then when I alt-tab, you can't see it. Whenever I alt-tab, you can't see it. Wow. See you later, Innkeeper. And I spend most of my time alt-tabbed, looking at chat. You set up OBS wrong, didn't you, you retard? Probably. Did the quest mage get it? Yeah. How do I... Whenever I alt-tab, you lose the Innkeeper. How do I prevent this from happening? I kind of need to alt-tab while I'm streaming. I don't know. You don't have 2 monitors? I was using my laptop for a while. I like to be able to flick... I don't know. I like to have chat open on my PC so I can click on links. On my laptop, can't click on links, really. You need to add the Innkeeper app to your OBS. Oh, okay. Oh, right. I'll sort it out next stream, guys. I'll add it to my OBS. You don't have 2 monitors or 3 monitors? No, I just got 1 monitor. I have a laptop as well. Having multiple monitors distracts me from the gameplay. If I'm looking, I don't know. If I'm looking at chat all the time, I'm gonna play worse, right? But I mean, I still read chat. I don't know. It's too having multiple monitors is I don't want to focus on one thing. Can't you also set up OBS so it only shows Hearthstone even when you alt-tab? Yes. It only shows Hearthstone now when I'm alt-tabbing. I'm alt-tabbed right now, Helix. I'm looking at Chrome right now. I enjoy watching the stream even though you have a bad haircut. What's wrong with my haircut? Sometimes you can see when you alt-tab. Yeah, when I click on this button here, Helix, it's called the Everything button. You can see when I alt-tab, because that's called Everything. I have this button here, which just shows my cam. This one here has Hearthstone delay set up, so that I have the score ready. This one here is just a regular streaming one. I didn't know I can have the Innkeeper set up, so when I alt-tab, I don't know. Sometimes I respond to people while I'm streaming as well, and you don't even notice, but that's when I'm alt-tabbing, so I don't know. I don't know. I need to set up the innkeeper so it works properly. I'll do that, guys. I'll do that. I'll do that after the stream. I need to add the innkeeper as part of Twitch or something, right? I'm 12 damage behind. I think I just die. He has 9 damage now. He needs 5. You can just set up 2 turn though. Okay, so he plays into Vastbind Slayer really hard. Can we punish him? Vastbind wins here. Vastbind? Vastbind? Jam some more rogue. You hate priest players as well, Big Bad John? Play versus priest isn't very enjoyable, but I wouldn't say I hate people who play priest. I just hate priest. It's a different thing, right? What are you doing, Deck Tracker? Get a grip of yourself. You just got beat by a Keleseth priest. I faced that twice. They play Keleseth and they play Deckhand. I hate priests who play with people. Yep, quite. Why so much hate? Priestess isn't very fun because all they do is remove all your stuff, and it's not very fun when your stuff gets removed, right? Why won't Deck Tracker work? Hello, Deck Tracker, what are you doing? Right, so I've got... So we're going to go Prince, and plan to go Shadow Step the next turn and play Edwin. Yeah, so we just play this. He doesn't kill it. He doesn't kill it. He just doesn't kill it ever. This is a big enough Edwin because he normally silences or death it regardless of how big it is. So regardless of how big you make your Edwin, it dies to the same stuff, so there's no point in making it really much bigger. Tonight a Tale of Bullshit and Lich Kings, okay. Right, that's a good draw. Alright, let's see if you got Death and Decay or the 5 mana Doom Pact guy. Death and Gay. So we'll just heal this guy back up. Coin Bone Mare if he resummons. No Vastbind Slayer is annoying. We'll coin the slightly larger Bone Mare, I guess. Do you think there'll be a mode where instead of competing, you work together? Yeah, it's called Tavern Brawl, right? Sometimes. I think it'll just be Tavern Brawls where you work together. Maybe like a co-op campaign they'll make as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see a co-op campaign. How good are your things, man? Well, I have heard of this card called Anduin. I heard it's pretty good. Some people play it. Warriors of the Frozen Throne. Yay, I drew Valspine Slayer. 3 Lich Kings later, and he's dead. Too late. You've already won. Beat the Barnes on 4. Yeah. Barnes on 4. Didn't hit the Obsidian Shard. Obsidian, what's it called? The 9 mana 4/8. Which is very good for us. Back to top 100 soon enough. So Swash, Cold Blood, Firefly. So we definitely don't want a Cold Blood with this hand. I don't think we want a Firefly. We can go Firefly into Cold Blood. What do we keep? We can keep Firefly into Cold Blood versus Priest. It's the same opponent. Okay, they play Holy Smite. We don't want to do that. Let's just go Swash. Valspine's a pretty good card in this matchup. Ah, Backstab's terrible. I'm just looking for some of my meaty friends. I want some meaty boys. Oh my god. He's Big Priest, guys. Don't tell him, guys. Don't tell him. What are the bets, guys? What do you think? What do you think? Barnes? Barnes out of this? Oh, 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 oh. Did you know a modern astrogation channel? I didn't know that, Helix. I didn't know that. Interesting piece of information there. Oh, what's he gonna be? Your hatred. Unleash your memes. Let's just screenshot that. Screw you, Big Priest! Who's the Big Priest now? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Where's your Shadow Word Death now? Welcome to the new meta game. When Big Priest becomes the best deck, everyone plays Mind Games and Kazaka's Priest to beat the Big Priest. It's a good tech in the mirror game, Mind Games. Maybe you should play it in a tournament, because people will try and counter you. No, that's not fair. Oh no, can I draw one of those Shadow Step cards? I heard they're really good. Okay, the deckhand died. I'm just gonna lose when he resummons his cards. Big Rogue, your charge, you always lose to your charge because they resummon it and then you get another big taunt. I mean, he can resummon a statue as well. Outbigged, oh my god, pint size horror. That was also a pretty good play this turn. Woof. So I was going to say, we had the Dragonfire Potion beaten. Okay, so now second death. Or at least we still have our real Lich King. You did Potion Master Eternal Soldier as the Big Priest recently. That's pretty tasty. Dragonfire Potion's not a card. Oh, are you kidding me, man? Oh, that was a weird game. Don't hate the priest players, hate the priest. Why not both? Don't hate the player, hate the game, man. People just play to win. Blame the game for having stupid ways to win. Who plays Warrior? Who's the big priest now? I think he's the big priest now. Unfortunately for us. Another pirate warrior, huh? I don't want him to play Cultist or Captain. So we have to kill it. And then we go coin Edwina. We have Chain Gang ×2. Should be an easy victory. His start isn't even very good at all. He played a 3-3. He played Ironfoot Grizzly. Yeah, he just played Ironfoot Grizzly. I mean, the Narc Corsair was very good there, because now he can play a weapon buff and he can clean up these chain gangs pretty easily. The Narc Corsair was quite tasty, huh? Pretty annoying, actually. Very annoying Narc Corsair, but we should be able to store until Bone Mare turns. What happened to the music? Did it die? How long can this go on? I'm gonna have Bone Mare on Cairn and then we can Shadow Step the Bone Mare as well. He runs out of being able to compete on board soon. He's really trying to compete on board here. Gotta give us some credit for trying, I guess. You are not fit to rule the Horde. We could have done a fancy play mid an AA Edwin. Could have done. I don't think it was very good, Ibra. Do you think it was good? I mean, I like saving the Shadow Step for Bone Mare. We could have cleared with the fishies, Shadow Step the Edwin and replayed it. Right? It probably wins as well, Ibra. Probably wins as well, to be honest. I saw my line, and my line always wins, right? I think both lines always win. Your line sounds fun, though. I don't know why people are playing Pirate Warrior. I guess they're just bored and want to play some Warrior, right? So we've got Deckhand, Captain, Shadow Step. Okay. Deckhand, Captain, Shadow Step. Deckhand, Captain, Shadow Step. Repeat it to yourself. Deckhand, Captain, Shadow Step. Captain on 3. Captain on 3. Going first, no. Just throwing out ideas here. I honestly probably did. I honestly didn't even see it, but I had tunnel visions. You don't want to normally play a naked captain because you want the buffed patches to trade. If the patches doesn't trade when it's buffed, it's bad to play naked captain. No one managed to rank 1 spot. Nope. I'm still 1. No one is taking it. No one will take my 1 ever again. Forever rank 1 EU. The rank 1 is mine and mine alone. I want to save the backstab to combo with the fast plane. You would take it, but you don't like playing Hearthstone? He's still got a buffed patches to summon. Wow, this guy plays hard into Shadow Step. Shadow Step, Shadow Step, Shadow Step. played so hard into Shadow Step. Well, man, Shadow Step would have been such a punish. 2 mana, 2/3, heal for 2. I would have been nuts. Got rewarded though, because I had no Shadow Step. I would have been such a good Shadow Step. Oh, damn. Do I burn a backstab to push more damage on the Cold Blood? You would have like backstab Captain Dagger to keep the Saronite at 2. I mean, you could have gone that line. I can see that line. I can respect that line. Yeah, he just clears. Like, you thought my turn was good? XD. Of course he clears into Bone Mare. The Prince Kalaseth buff was rather convenient for our friend Timon SC. Should I have played Captain on the previous turns? Maybe I should have played the Captain on the previous turns with the backstab. It doesn't. We didn't utilize the Captain. Indeed, I was really hoping he didn't have Deckhand Valspine, and he had it. I don't know how it. I guess I was just naively optimistic. I don't know, I'm playing kind of bad. Maybe I should stop. And that's like two games in a row I messed up. I just didn't see 2 decent lines 2 games in a row. I have been going 6 hours, I'm not sure. That's 2 good lines we missed though. Like, I really shouldn't be missing like 2 good lines 2 games in a row, right? We might still win this game, but still. You can just clear on board, so I doubt we win. Do you think Part 1 is viable like Kalaseth? Nah. I don't think it's viable with Kalaseth either. To be honest. He clearly doesn't have Bone Mare. A minion with taunt is in the way, guys. A minion with taunt is in the way. Why is he trading? Oh my god, he's on pawn. Swashbuckler, let's go. Swashbuckler, let's go. Bone Mare. Leroy, Swash, Lich King, Bone Mare, Leroy, Bone Mare, Leroy. Oh, the buff doesn't stay. The buff doesn't stay, guys. Oh. Backstab was lethal. Lethal with high enough APM. I should have traded them in the other order, guys. I can't win. I can't win. Why? Is Boar turning into a grinder? I've been a grinder for longer than you could ever imagine, Astro. First go with Pirate Warrior. Draw patch turn 1. Is this a sign? It is a sign. Don't play Pirate Warrior. There you go. Sign completed. Ooh. Should have attacked with both at the same time. Yeah, I should have, Jumbo. I'll try and do that one next time. It's one of those Hearthstone hacks I have on Reddit. Man, one of these one-drop cards after my deck would be nice. Overall, already did the lame joke, yeah. Your joke was so lame that Uber already did it. I guess we coin the guy. Do we coin the guy? What if I draw any one-drop next turn? 6 and 24? My hand is pretty thick. Pretty thick hand here. Okay, I'm just going to draw a one-drop for making 8-8 rather than a 4-4, and it pushes more damage, right? I think 8's a bigger number than 4. Oh my goodness. Hello? Hearthstone? Backstab? Anything? How long can I not draw a playable card? Go on. Soon you want to play Card like Oracle and Quest Mage. Why? Because you can play the 6-mana weapon. Yep, indeed. Can I get one of those ice block cards, please? I think I made this 8-8 a bit late. There's no way he has Nova Doom. We'll draw Backstab if he has Nova Doom. It's all good. Okay, I guess I have to kill it with Polymorph instead. Positioning, it doesn't matter. He can't meteor me. Well, that was an unfortunate sequence of events there where he did in fact have the Doomsayer in conjunction with the Frost Nova, freezing my entire board and then killing me. What's the most damage? These two? I think I just lose. I've got so many cards, but I do so little with my cards. How are these good versus me? I played 2 deck hands, 2 backstabs. How am I floating mana with a 9-card hand? It's Vaporize. What is happening? What the... This game is a disaster, a complete disaster. What happened? I can't win. I can't win. What am I doing with my... What is happening? Okay, we can kill him next turn with Leroy. Why did I hit face with the dagger? I don't know. What is the secret? I'm going to lose this game, but for the sake of, I don't know, life, we'll continue playing it. Okay, Shadow Step's lethal. Although it's probably counterspell, right? What you need to do is we need to go, okay, Swashbuckler into Frost Nova. And then we go Leroy, Shadow Step, Leroy, Frost Nova. Well, you can't even do that. They don't have the mana. Shadow Step. Do we have any secrets in our deck? The Mage Legendary weapon will draw an average 6 cards. Then when you play it in 2 minutes, gets harassed and XT. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm thinking it draws 15 cards and you start fatiguing. It's going to be such a liability when you have Ice Block up and then you just draw 3 cards and you die. I've sort of given up on life at this point. I don't know why I played the Leroy, really. Playing versus Mage has demoralised me to such an extent that I've now started misplaying because it's so boring. Hey, are you going to freeze my board? He just passed on 8 mana. What? Anyone know what the secret is? Why did he pass on 8 mana? I haven't played the spell right. It must be spell related. It's mana bind. Okay. He just passed on 8 mana. He's a mana addict. It must be spell related. So we don't play a spell. Pretty simple stuff. He passed on 8 mana? I don't understand. I can't fathom his hand. Anyone... His hand must be Sork. That was a fake block. That was a real block. It was a real block. That's both the real blocks gone. I'm already dead. I'm not dead. This game's a W. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't happening, mate. Ain't happening. It's like 100% that I'm dead here, right? Can you stop? I played around this by playing Taunt Minions. Oh, he doesn't have it. He has to draw it. Yeah, just don't draw it. Oh, no. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't happening. Concede. No, stop drawing cards! Thank you. I don't know how I won that game. He just didn't have the card he needed in our solitaire game. Well, how unfortunate for Mr. Mage. He got off his Frost Nova Doomsayer and nothing happened in the end. Why did he not Oracle? He can't play the quest with 0 mana. Oh yeah, he can't. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. Did he just change to Druid? Hey, any bets on aggro druid? I'm going to say 100% aggro druids. That's 4 more. I'll take 1 backstab, 1 firefly. How long can this go on? Okay. So how does this game go? We go coin, Edwin, dagger, deckhand. Okay, we get Galactic and concede. He would have played a card on turn 1, right, if he was aggro. It's not counter queuing, you just change deck. Okay. I'm gonna dagger to make a bigger boy. Okay, I'm not gonna dagger, I'm just gonna play these. He's not gonna have any. He's not gonna punish us for playing Firefly ever. Man, I full mode because it's the counter queue, but it wasn't even a counter queue. What even happened? He hero powers again. Oh boy, things are looking dandy. Yeah, let's backstab our own crappy dudes. He just plays into Plague anyway. What is the use of this useless card? Completely useless Flame Elemental. I'd rather have an 8/8. How are you dodging all the aggro druids on an A? Oh, I don't know. I don't really even mind facing them too much, John Bray. It's like a 50-50 matchup. I've backstabbed my own minion twice today. Wow. We're just going to play around that 6 mana card, which does the bad thing. The 6 mana card does the bad thing. We really don't want to have the bad thing happen to us. Oh, he's playing Jade Druid. There is no aggro druid in Legend. Pretty sure there is. We have 13 damage. Okay. I heard of mind control tech, and I heard it's not a card, so we won't play around it. Pretty sure it got removed from the game. Are you playing on their name right now, Jumpy? No. Fledgling, Chain Gang, Bone Mare. Okay, versus the Mirror. So yeah, these cards aren't really very good in this matchup, not at all. Looking for Backstab, Firefly, Swashbuckler, SS7 Agent, Edwin, Prince, Captain. His hand is a disaster. The Lich King can be situationally good, same with the Scalebane, but on the most part they just suck. Scalebane really just gets Valspine slayed. Same thing with the Lich King a lot of the time, just Valspine slayed. The deckhand can help clean up on turn 3, but it's not exactly what you're looking for. You definitely don't play him on turn 1. So Backstab's a good card. Obviously we can't use it here. So he 3-capped, so I'm really scared of an Edwin, a big Edwin or a Prince. He 3-capped, plays the top deck, so he would have played Firefly if he kept it, so we can remove Firefly from the set of cards. He wouldn't have played this if he had Prince in hand, so we can remove Prince as well. So it can't be a very good selection of cards that he 4-capped there. You can just hold shift, you can hold shift the whole time, yeah, and that's how you do caps lock shift. You don't actually press the caps lock button. So it looks like 1+3 on turn 4, and then we can save the backstab to combo with Valspine Slayer. There's no point in playing any minions here. If we play anything, it just goes into his dagger and dies. Then we satisfy. No need to play the deckhand, in my opinion. Actually, on second thoughts, is there a reason to play the deckhand? I changed my mind. I want something to stick for the boat for the Scalebane, don't I? Yeah, if he has backstab dagger, then... Save the backstab for the Vastbind next turn. Let's hope he plays his own. Oh my god. So he's going to go Coin Bone Mare, we go Shadow Step, we play Vastbind. Okay. Why did I Shadow Step this? Oh my god, I'm playing awful. I could have just played the Prince and Vastbind. There was literally no reason to Shadow Step this. We'd have a 2-3 on board right now. We could Shadow Step this and do it on that. Has anyone seen Twitch Guns Weird today, followed by Weird People? Oh my god, this worked out perfectly. Because we top decked Vastbind Slayer. My play was genius. My play was complete genius. I am a god. I am a god. Okay, our play was perfect. No things there. Has anyone noticed Twitch gone weird? It's followed like random people, like Boar, of course. What do you mean it's followed random... Twitch has followed random people? What do you mean Twitch has followed random people? Twitch followed me, Man's Not Hot? What do you mean Twitch followed me? On what platform did Twitch follow me? Yeah, I'm playing just with my top deck. He currently takes this trade in here, right? Or this trade. Let's protect our 8-8. Nice to Leroy it. I think I always lose this game if I don't top deck the Vastbind today when I did. Wow. Good thing I'm on my game today. Was I supposed to play Swash this turn? Alright, so either we die or we win. We obviously turn off the 5-6 instead of 2-1. We don't want to dagger it because we take face damage. We don't want to lose to SI7 Agent. Number 2. Ooh. He needs a Vis. Cold blood. Wow. That was a crazy win. I won that with the top of my deck. Saw the lines. Saw the lines there. Saw the lines. Wow. I managed to bait his second Shadow Step Vastbind before we played. That was a very satisfactory game. Hey Hex Faith, how you doing, man? I'm gonna presume it's Aggro Druid. John Boy said there's loads of Aggro Druids on NA. Assassin's Blade, Perdition's Blade. Should we name all the cards that killed me? Any charge cards? I can't think of any. Inspire Druid. Inspire. Inspire Druid. Yeah, let's go. Can I draw one of those cards which works really well with Shadow Step? Prince or Edwin? Prince or Edwin? Prince or Edwin? Prince or Edwin? Hint, hint. Hint, hint. Did Assassin's Blade not kill us? Oh, okay. Hey, we can Shadow Step this Scenarius. Perfect. Perfect. We'll play it and Shadow Step it as many times till the sun comes down. No way he has any ramp card here. Wow, I can't believe he had a ramp card here. That's so insanely lucky from him. It's not like he just passed 2 whole turns. We're going to play Bone Mail on turn 6, 7, and 8. I need a turn 5. Is it Leroy? Is Leroy my turn 5? Leroy's my turn 5. Leroy plays into Primordial Drake, which he's setting up. He doesn't have Spreading Plague, right? How long can this go on? Tempo, Leroy, let's go. He's hero powered. He's clearly setting up Primordial Drake. Can't play Leroy into Primordial Drake. It's the most blatant Primordial Drake, 2k16. Wait, what? Wait, what? He didn't play Spreading Plague last turn. Hello? This coin Scenarius is gonna be. It's gonna be. Oh. Double swipe. Oh, no way! No way! My coin Scenarius plan. He's got 10 mana. There's a card for 10 mana, which I heard is pretty good. Yashaj. Ultimate Infestation. How do I win this game? Thinking, oh, I guess I'll play the Primordial Drake. Bleh. With the Wrath. Oh, I guess I need the Wrath as well. God damn it, man. Firefly. How long can this go on? How much removal can my opponent play? I bring Earthen Scales. God damn it. He doesn't have UI, so we have a good chance. I mean, the... Oh, no. No. Yeah, you'd have any removal. It's actually good for us. Okay. Cycles double growth. I've got 12 bursts in my hand. No! He rolled the taunt! I win! Oh, he didn't roll a taunt. Okay. Adapt into attack is lethal. Adapt into Wind Fury is lethal. 50-50, boys. No! It's fine. This is shit. I went for the 50% out. We flipped the coin for the game. You're gonna lose it sometimes. Nothing could go wrong, huh? But now I know. Okay. Same guy? Nope. Leonardo, ooh, top 20. Okay, we've got Bone, Cobalt, ooh. Shadow Step Leroy for lethal, smiley face. So we go keep the Cobalt and that's it. An actual pro would have gotten Wind Fury. An actual pro would have got an attack, I think. Why are you sitting? You're not healthy anymore? Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry guys. This is an unhealthy stream now. Yeah, this is EU. This is EU, this is NA. I'm still rank 1 on EU. No one's playing on EU for some reason. Or, I mean, maybe they're playing and failing. Yeah, I just do an exclamation mark server. I realised what to do. I need to change my... I saw what Tyler did in his channel. Is he has a different card back on each server, and then when people do exclamation mark server in chat, it tells you. Okay, SS7 agent, sure, smack him in the face, smack him in the face. Leonardo versus Giorgio? Why is my name Giorgio? A tale of bullshit and high rolls. Well, rip that game. Oh my fuck. How does this 3% happen every game? This is what I don't get. It's always the same high roll, it is so. It's always the same high roll. It's always... They always go Barnsley Shard into statue. It's just unwinnable. Giant Wasp off the Forbidden Shaping. I mean, he never gets Resuscitate, is my plan. Just never draws Resuscitate, is the game plan. He's going to revive your charge, yeah, and then I'm going to quit. Well played! Resuscitate? What is that? What's resuscitate? Did I make up a word? No, I didn't make up a word. I'm not going insane. Yeah, you've written the same word. That's what he does. He resuscitates the minion. I'm not going crazy. What? Is it a card though? Yeah, it's cost 4 mana. It's called Resuscitate. Other people know it as Eternal Servitude. Double Cobalt Cairn. How do we lose? Impossible. This game is a W. After you've gotten real frustrated playing NA ladder, play some rank 1 on EU. Yeah, thinking. Coin. Acolyte. Yeah, he draws 2 cards. What can you do? What can you do, man? Have to trade before he draws 15 cards. You learned a new word today. Thanks, Paul. Happy to help, Ubera. We can help you learn one day a stream if you like. Oh, Swashbuckler. Let's go. Oh, Cabal Courier. Primordial Glyph? Oh, that seems like a good spell. I could have picked the Herald as well with these two. Wordwang stream. Ooh, we hate to see that. Hate to see that, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't gonna run out of cards this game, are we, fellas? Have fun out-resourcing me, Mr. Priest. This is like a terrible version of Army of the Dead. Glyph is never bad anywhere. Yeah, when I reviewed it, I was like, this card will see play in every mage deck that's played for the next 2 years. Oh. The classic out-tempoed by a priest. I love it. Can't play my Cobalt Scalebanes because he has Alkali Circle on 4. Oh boy. And the Kazakus. Oh, my favourites. I bet he has the Dragonfire Potion too. Anduin on 8, probably. Let's hope he doesn't debate. Oh, a Potion of Madness. An interesting play. Why would you do that? I don't understand. Right. Good to go. Back in the game. He can't heal with this cleric. Got no way to damage anything. He ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. No death. His potion whiffed completely. No AoE, no damage. This potion is unplayable. It's freeze and heal. The worst possible potion. He never draws Anduin. We're good to go. This turn he does not play... Don't you dare. Wasn't BoarControl rank 2 yesterday? I'm rank 1 legend on EU. You were supposed to whiff on the potion. Didn't you get the memo? Sprint. Tyler's gonna host me. Is Tyler hosting? Wait. We got the sprint off. Did I not play KLSF before sprint? Oh, does that mean? One person raid. That was a questionable order. Why not play the KLSF first? I should have played the KLSF first. I'm already resigned to losing though. Sorry, I got distracted. Tyler is raiding with a party of 38. What is a raid? I've never seen a raid before. This is new to me. Thanks for the raid. Hello, all of the Tyler people. We're currently losing lots of games to Freaked. It didn't show the host because you used /raid. Oh, okay. Thanks for the host, Tyler. Much appreciated. Yeah, we can still win this game. I think. I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never had a raid before, so this is news. It's news to me. Yeah, we're just jamming Rogue on every server possible. I'm not sure what this priest deck is, but it's beating me. 0 drop. Okay, we can just deckhand Cold Blood, Valspine, or deckhand Bone Mare. I like the deckhand Valspine a bit more. The stealth's really annoying. That's higher than Boar can count to. It is higher than Boar can count to. Thanks for the follows, guys. Vicious Fledgling Face. We just have to dodge Wind Fury. Stealth again. Curator, oof. Oof. So he's drawn his beast, right? Or does he play multiple beasts? Okay, Giant Wasp as well. I was going to Bone Mare this turn, but I guess we can't bother. We can't Bone Mare. So we could Shadow Step the Valspine Slayer and replay it. How do we play around things though? Oh, this is just so awkward. So if we Shadow Step this one and play this one, we get to play Bone Mare plus it on the same turn potentially, but that's only if we draw a Backstab. We could Leroy and trade and then Dagger Dab one of these. Like, how are we using this Leroy this game? Are we ever going to kill him with the Shadow Step? Like, no. So I'm not... we obviously can't play Bone Mare because of this. Right? Or can we? So with Bone Mare puts this up to an 8, 9. We take the trade, goes down to 5 HP. I have no idea what deck this is. Oh my god. None of my plays are very effective. What if we go Leroy Valspine and we just take this out? We smack him in the face for 6 and 4, and then we take out one of the Dragon Whelps. He never kills both Valspine Slayers, right? And we can Shadow Step one next turn if we want to, and then we can play the Bone Mare on the same turn. Dodge the Wind Fury. We're just going to dodge it. Dodge the Wind Fury. Taunt, okay. That's fine. That's fine as well. He's got a dragon in hand because he drew one. So beware of Ysera, you're telling me? This deck plays Ysera. Backstab. Right, okay, so our plan worked perfectly. Now we can Shadow Step this, destroy this, and play the Bone Mare. I'm not sure if we're going to win off the back of this, but this was the exact plan we had. Yeah, we have to... We could bump first and Valspine this. So yeah, we should bump first and Valspine this, and then we have a... We'll have an 8 health guy, and he can't actually get through. We have to pretend he has nothing, right? Pretend he has no death in hand. Is this Keleseth Priest good? Is this Keleseth Priest? I think it is Keleseth Priest, yeah. So we're pretending he doesn't have death or silence here, because we're in a very bad position. So we can't really play around stuff, basically. Shadow with death. And silence. He had both. Okay, just concede. We kind of lost on the Alchemist Circle turn, and the Kazakus Potion as well. Deal 5, deal 4, deal with the Cobalt Scalebane, which is like his only way of dealing with the Scalebane, apart from obviously the Anduin. We're just going again. If we face that matchup, it should be good for us, because any tempo-based matchup, we can normally out-tempo. So this is a different Priest deck, right? Unless he gained 100 ranks. Okay, so against Big Priest, you could consider keeping Valspine Slayer, but we're going to presume it's Razakus and just keep nothing. Looking for Captain, looking for Fledgling, looking for Scalebane, pretty much. You have everything except Lich King. Are you crafting it? Lich King's played in Big Druid and Big Priest, so it's probably worth crafting. As a neutral legendary, it's going to be around for 2 years. You could craft the Lich King. Like, you could probably see play in the future as well. Probably worthwhile for the craft. So we have a choice between Firefly and Swashbuckler here. Swashbuckler dies to Potion of Madness, can get Galactic ordered, and we can just lose. The Firefly can't... No, neither of those bad things can happen to the Firefly. So I think we just open with the Firefly. Of course we can draw patched as well, which would suck. This contests Radiant Elemental better. That's another pro for playing the Swash. Of course, the one time you keep the Swashbuckler, you draw the patches. Oh, the Fledgling. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So this Fledgling's perfect here. Basically means that what's going to happen is he has to have Shadowed Pain, and it denies Barnes as well, potentially. He has to have Shadowed Pain. We force it. Okay, he has it. So now I'm just going to coin this Cobalt and force him to have Death. Cobalt into Cobalt, perfect. Obviously, drawing patches is awful. We'll be pushing one extra turn. But it's fine. So we're going to go coin Bane. If he has Death, we play Bane again. This plays around Dragonfire Potion over 2 turns as well. It's really just annoying to deal with. Also, Pint-Sized Horror, he can kill it, but it plays around the Circle of Healing combo with Embrace Shadows or with Alchemy. He's got no kept card. We haven't really got a read on his hand. None of his cards are kept at all. So, hard to suggest anything. I mean, because he hasn't played any minions, I presume he's Big Priest, basically. But he could be an awful draw on Rozaka's Priest. He passes this turn. So he wants to Dragonfire me next turn or something. He's setting up for a clear for next turn. So we'll just play Scalebane again. It seems to be the best against his clears. He's going to try and make a maybe draw the second half of Pint-Sized Horror, so hopefully we can buff some guys to get them out of Pint-Sized Horror range. Lovely. So he can't Dragonfire, he can't Pint-Sized Horror. He can Circle of Healing and Heal would be his best play. Okay, so we've got this plus Shadow Step. He just concedes. Yeah, there was no way he came back. The 2 5/5s are just way too much. It's really important. That's why you hard mull for the Scalebane against Priest. The Dragonfire Potion swings the entire game most times. Obviously, there are games where they don't have the Dragonfire and you don't need Scalebane, but almost all the time, the Scalebane is just amazing. Even in non-Dragonfire games, it's a good card. So with the Rogue Mirror matchup. Now here, unlike last game, the Fledgling sucks. Leroy sucks. So we'll just full mull. Obviously, Prince and Edwin are good in every matchup. We hit the Edwin and the patches again. Okay. It's a lot worse to draw patches in this matchup, but we can try and make do with it. Just try and make a big Edwin. We might just have to hope he doesn't have Valspine, because we're never going to win the long game because we're a card down. We're basically 2 cards down because he gets the extra card for going second, right? And we drew patches. He might also draw patches though, and then we'll have a fair game. So we'll just swash. This stealth card is actually really useful going into Bone Mare turns to guarantee the stick. We could just play it next turn or we could dagger up. We have a choice. We'll see what he does. It's nice to get the dagger online, but we don't have deckhand in hand, so it's not imperative to get the dagger online. Vicious Fledgling. Okay, I'm just going to play the Swarmer. He has a 2 keep, no play. So it's not Firefly, not Swash. He could have kept Edwin, Prince Keleseth, Backstab, Valspine Slayer. Maybe Tar Creeper. He coins over daggering. Coin what? Coin Backstab. Oh, he's making a big Edwin, okay. We can make an equally large Edwin to contest this turn. I guess we'll do it. So we'll just contest it Edwin with our Edwin. It's not exactly a good Shadow Step here, but you do what you do. Well, we've got no answer to his Edwin if we don't do this. He had a weak use of Backstab here, only dealt 1 damage, it's not the best, but yeah, he pushes the 6, putting the initiative on us to do the trading, which is sensible from him. Ooh, Ooh, backstab is pretty nice. So we can backstab this, take this trade, and then we can go this plus this and take a value trade on his patches. And then we have a choice to kill off his Edwin or not. We'll have to decide on that. I like pushing the face damage and making him have to do the trade. We definitely have to be the aggro because we drew patches and he didn't. We could play the Fledgling and hope it sticks as well, actually. You could play Fledgling, trade patches, and hope Fledgling sticks. Now, he's summoned patches and he used backstab. This is interesting. Huh. What if you trade here? Since he's used backstab and patches, he only can do like one drop SI doesn't kill it. He needs second backstab exactly to kill the Fledgling. It's very rare that Fledgling is good, but I think in this scenario it's fine. Twink got rank 2 on EU. No idea if that's close to me though. Okay. Well, we'll Q on 1 if he takes it. I do like getting the value from the patches with the captain, but this sticking is potentially just instant game win. And I really think it might stick. He needs deckhand or backstab, or he can't kill it. Spellbreaker, okay. Well, Spellbreaker's also fine, I guess. I mean, Spellbreaker doesn't really answer it, kind of half does. So we're obviously out of cards here, which sucks, but we've got a whole host of big minions to draw. It's just top. I mean, he's got 5 cards. We've got 3 cards on board. We get a top deck, so we're 1 card behind in theory, but his cards are probably much more effective than mine. Because we have to play whatever we draw, whereas he gets a choice of plays. Yeah, those are people who've been ranked 2. Uber. Meaty was ranked 2 yesterday and someone else was ranked 2, but no one seems to be taking 1. Okay, so Swashbuckler, potentially a good draw. We'll see what we get. Anything 5 mana-ish. Okay, what's that? A 2/2. So we have a choice here, a slight dilemma of if we trade or not. I think we do trade to protect the captain, since it is buffing a pirate currently. So we played 2 2/2s on our turn 6. You can always see that's not a very effective play. We really need to just rip a bone mare here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Vast Bind Slayer here. Swash into Swash. Okay. So we'll try and clean his board going into the Bone Mare turn. It looks like that won't be possible though. No, impossible. Okay. Bone Mare or bust. Oh, Bone Mare. Okay. And that was the exact card I asked for. We've got no cards in our hand. We have to go face. We can't be trading. We'll get outvalued every time we take a trade battle. So if we'd taken the trade, then we'd be in the same position, but he'll be on a different. So easy peasy. Leroy top deck wins the game. This card could be the Lich King. Could be Leroy. We need the Lich King. We need Cairn. Let's draw Lich King next turn. Yeah, I wish. I wish. Okay. So Shadow Slip doesn't kill us. SI. Yeah, so it's Leroy or Lich King. I drew back to back the 2 unplayable cards. I guess we did get the Bone Mare though. Yeah, that's, when you draw patches, this is what happens. You just you'll end up running out of cards. Dead hand feels bad, man. Yeah, feels bad, man. So backstab, captain, Ken, Valspine. Rank 2 top deck feels bad, man. Yeah. Super chicken on rogue. Valspine is the best card in the matchup. Backstab and SI are also good. Not the best card. The best card's Prince and Edwin, but after Prince and Edwin. Yeah, there's no mage deck. Mage sucks. If you want mage, go to Gara or Mitsuhida's Twitter, I guess. I mean, Tyler was playing mage as well. They have a good deck. I remember seeing Tyler playing some mage. I think he was playing Curator Priest mostly today, though. We don't coin dagger. Nonsense. We're going to take a lot of early damage here. That Druid's Jade Druid, you can do exclamation mark Big Druid for Big Druids. They're fairly similar. They're just the basic list, pretty much. He's taking a very smart route here. So we don't want to use backstab and SI really on 1-2s. What we can do instead is we can just coin out this chain gang. And this chain gang can test the board so well here. These 1-2s get completely blocked by our 2-3. He had backstab SI. Okay, that's a pretty good follow-up to his start. We need to save backstab to combo the Valspine Slayers, so we still can't use it, unfortunately. When you don't have the cards for tier 1 decks, feels bad, man. Yeah, it does feel bad. You just have to keep on grinding. Just keep on grinding. Yeah, so now the backstab keep is going to really pay off this turn. Just going to kill off the pirate since he hasn't played the South Sea Captain yet. I don't write those tweets. They're automatic. The YouTube tweets are Helix. The guy who makes the YouTube videos writes them. So we could go Journey Below, but I'd rather just develop the minion with the Firefly here. So he did have the early start here, very aggressive, but this is why you see the power of the Valspine Slayer in this matchup. That's just a terrible version of the card we have. We'll just play the Bone Mare. We've saved the Shadow Step for flexibility. Yeah, so this game's wrapped up. Yeah, very important to hold the backstab all game, otherwise we couldn't have comboed the Valspine onto the Cobalt Scalebane. But that's about it in terms of this game. Yeah, so this is why we held the Shadow Step. It turns out we wanted to use it on the Valspine this game. You never know which one's going to be better. It depends what your opponent plays. I don't have a Cairn. What can I play instead? Play a Tar Creeper, a second Fledgling. You can play a second copy of Cold Blood. Take your pick. Up to you. If you're facing lots of Druid and Priest, play a second copy of Fledgling. If you're facing lots of aggro, Tar Creeper's a great pick. Oh, we drew Prince. Get rid of that Patches. Same guy we just faced? No. Is this the guy who was playing non-Doomsayer? Some guy was playing no Doomsayer in Quest Mage. Play another 6-man legendary like the Beast. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend playing the Beast. Definitely would not recommend that. Yeah, so we'll just play the Prince next turn. Open the Waygate Shore. So it is quest. We can summon a big boy Patches next turn. We have the Vast Bind to deal the Doomsayer. We just want to deal as much damage as we can this game and hope he doesn't draw a million freeze effects in a row. So we cannot kill this with... Yeah, with Backstab would kill it, but we don't have it, so we just dagger up. Definitely would recommend playing the Priest. BoarControl, yeah, that's me. Intellect, sure. We'll just summon the Patches now. Next turn looks like a Scalebane turn. If I play with lots of Priests, you add the Lich King, yeah, it cuts out because it's trash. Because it's not good in any matchup. Against Priest, you want Flappy Bird and the Lich King. Are the Flappy Bird's the best card almost against them. It's Scalebane, Flappy Bird, Lich King. Those are the cards you want. Cairn as well. You actually won versus me yesterday, Top Potato. Congrats. He played an annoying secret, didn't he? It could be Vaporize. Yeah, I think that was the best mean to attack him with the into Vaporize. It's just the one with the least attack, basically. He needs Frost Nova here or Block. Block would be much better for us. Oh, he has nothing? Oh my goodness. He's just dead. He needs to hit Block or Nova. Off the glyph. Yeah. Doomsday 1-2, but the deck they play is just... It's so weak to aggro, man. They just... Everything they play sort of just dies. Like, without any competition on the board. Like, they're just playing 2-mana 1/1s. They don't compete for anything on the board. And then without freeze effects, they just can't do anything. And sometimes they just don't draw the Blizzard or the Nova, and they just die. That's what happened this game, at least. So Patch's opening hand again, but we just mulligan it. Goatee. This guy was playing Big Druid earlier, if I'm correct. I can check my records. Well, I'll check my records, see what he's playing. We know how to change our plays. I'm pretty sure we faced this guy before. Yeah, I faced him 5 hours ago. He was playing Big Druid. Okay. Yeah, this hand isn't good against Big Druid. I would keep SI against aggro, but not against Big Druid, since there's nothing to play the SI on. We're looking just for Vicious Fledgling and Cobalt Scalebane. The Bone Mare is pretty good, but I can't keep it alone, I don't think. You can be too slow with your hand sometimes. It is important to try and hit a 1-drop, because the early game damage, it all adds up in the end. So we have a lot of burst damage with this Leroy Jenkins later, but he does play a lot of taunt minions. Oh, is he? Did he change deck? It seems. Debated. So it looks like he's got the worst aggro druid hand ever or something. I've got a terrible hand as an aggro druid as well. Okay, we have to play the chain gang here, no choice. I think I'm going to preemptively bump so it dies upon a trade. This kept card could be Mark of the Lotus, and then we can kill it with both dagger hits, which is a lot of dagger hits, but... Okay. Okay. This kept card could be Living Mana. I want to play Chain Gang after Living Mana, right? We'll just clear the board. So we could play the Sour Knight Chain Gang here. I don't like it though. I think we developed the Scalebane. Okay, so if we play the Chain Gang, he just trades twice. Right, we play this, because it's mana effective as well. We can go Chain Gang next turn, and it lines up better for our Bone Marrow in future turns as well. Right, this is we could play this turn. Oh, he trades? Wow. He trades because of Living Mana, okay. So how do we get Bone Marrow off? The Leroy here has no downside because it doesn't summon whelps. I guess we have to play Leroy, man. We take so much damage from these. He has to pass his turn though. He's already used the Power of the Wild and the Mark of the Lotus. Two hero power, 2/2/2. That's without Direwolf Alpha or Power of the Wild. I have a lot of 1-drops. Okay, he makes the poisonous. Backstab would be swell. Okay, this works. So we can trade Shadow Step this. Well, no, we can Cold Blood this. SI this, and then we can full clear, right? Yeah. Was Shadow Stepping the Chain Gang better? Nah, because we have 2 Bone Mares. We don't need the taunts. We don't need the taunts. Like, we have the taunts in hand. There was no need to Shadow Step the Chain Gang because we generate 1, 2, 3 by Shadow Stepping the Chain Gang, but we can make a 4/4 Edwin, which he probably trades into anyway. And the 4/4 Edwin almost kind of had taunt. I thought he would trade. If he doesn't trade, it's very good for us. If he doesn't trade into the Edwin, then it sets up for our Bone Mare. So we need to count Savage Draw damage. So we have Bone Marrow in hand, so we just trade. Pretty much. We even beat second living mana. Yeah, so we'll just Bone Marrow again next turn. Yeah, so this game was fairly simple. Just Bone Marrow the big guy, so the biggest taunt. Smack him in the face. Game's up. Yeah, it was very important to trade with our pirates, so we didn't get Galacad. We managed to dodge it for the whole game. Yeah, so this guy is trying to counter key people by switching Druid decks, so best watch out for him. He played big earlier, now he's playing aggro. Shadow Step, Cold Blood, SI. Aggro Druid again. Okay, so how do we play this? The SI is definitely good. We'll keep the SI. Obviously, Galactic Crawler's a card. Yay. Aggro is boring. Well, if you don't enjoy watching Rogue, there's plenty of other streamers available for you. Great Spirit. Firefly just plays around the cards, which is really nice. Oh my god, Prince on 2. Okay. Coin. Direwolf takes this trade, sure. So we want to go... This clears the board. Oh, you're referring to the Druid? Oh, okay. People view, I imagine one of these cards is Galactic Crawler. What can you do? Oh, it's not Galactic Crawler. Hooray. So, what do we draw? If you control me with 5 more attack, it's better than playing the SI though. We want to combo the SI, right? To deal 2 damage. He did have it the whole time. Okay. He tried to debate us. So I want to say the deck can to combo this next turn. Yeah, so he's going to play maybe an 8-8 here. If he doesn't play the 8-8, just the 5-6. I mean, this contests so well. And then this will kill whatever he plays. If he doesn't play a big guy, we can go Cairn. He has to Savage Draw just to kill this. It's crazy good for us. So he thinks he's playing a counter key matchup, but he's just losing. I want to be able to beat Living Mana. We could Vast Bind Slayer this and push a bunch of damage, but every single 1-drop dies to all of our 1-drops lose to the same things. If he wants to train to the Khan, that's fine because it has a Death Rattle. We'll just play Cairn and get it down. Otherwise he just trades back in here and it's fine for us as well. We just get to push 3 damage here. Because he'll trade for us. Or we trade to the Khan, that's fine. We'll take that every day of the week. Oh, Bone Mare. Insane. The dream draw. Yeah, so he's just dead next turn. This guy's so strong. Hey Tom, how you doing? Yeah, so we beat Aggro Druid again. Just gotta try and dodge those Galactic Orders. Doing great, you? Yeah, I'm doing good. Just trying to get double one here. It's a struggle in A. I'm gaining only 10 ranks per win, so it's going to be a long grind to 1. Need to get some more Prince Edwin hands. Oh boy. We face him again. Okay. Wonder. Still rank 1 of you, yeah, still holds. Nah. Ah. 9. Coin, patches, backstab, Edwin. He might have changed to Big Druid. You're rank 13? Oh, non-legend. I think he might have changed to Big Druid. I'm not gonna pre-backstab. We don't pre-backstab. No. This is just good enough. This is really tasty, like really good. 6-6 and 6-2, lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, this Mikey, this sound like Chain Gang here. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, poor Goatee getting farmed here. No ramp, yeah, no ramp. Unlucky. I don't think he's best pleased. We've just beat. That's 3 wins in a row. Alright, we're getting there, slowly but surely. He gonna die? Yep, he died. He dead. Drew patches, still win matches. Alright, Goatee again, please. We'll take 1 Goatee, please. Thanks for the follows, guys. So, Deckhand, Chain Gang, Leroy. And it's Goatee! Deckhand, Leroy, Chain Gang. Nope, nope, nope. Click it and find out, Tom. This hand's a bit weaker. Okay, I really hope he's not aggro. Coin WG. Okay, we kind of lose if he has Galactic Crawler. I'm thinking this card here could be Galactica. Do we beat Galactic Crawler with this hand? Nope. This hand ain't beating Galactic Crawler ever. We've got double South Sea Captain. Like, obviously, if I didn't have Captain in my hand, I'd play around it. But if we have double Captain, I have to play Pirates this game. If he has to Galactica, he wins. Yeah, it's a shame. Normally we can play around the Galaka, but yeah. You don't win if they eat your captain. Top decking and Reckon from our opponent there. Backstab, Shadow Step, SI, Lich King. Chalk was playing Pipe Warrior earlier. So, Lich King, Shadow Step. We've got Backstab, SI. So we want to try and play offensive with the Leroy hand. So we're gonna just we might dagger this twice. We don't want to backstab it or SI it. We want to backstab SI 3/3s. We don't want to backstab SI 1/2s. He has a double Firefly opener. Okay, so how do you beat the double? How do you beat the double Firefly opener? Coin chain gang. Okay, change of plan. We could not trade there, but I think we could just do. Does he have SI? Wow. Is he going to face tank it? Ouch. Ouch! He just face tanks it. So concentrate. You talking about me concentrating too much? I'm trying to get double one. Got to concentrate. Oof. Scalebane. Okay. It's really slow. Playable. Playable. Yeah, that's a playable. So we can isolate the Scalebane here and just spread wide around it. And it's really awkward for him. He can't deal with all of these minions. We're good to go here. And then we'll just push with the Leroy killer next turn. That's unfortunate. One damage off lethal, I believe. That's done. That's lethal damage there. You talk too much, dog. I talk too much. You're the first person to ever complain that I've talked too much. Oh, you meant Tom, not the streamer. Oh, okay. I mean, Tom's not talking too much. It's fine. I'll get a drink quickly. Chat's just pretty dead, J. Kimmel. That's the only thing. It's not like Tom's walking loads. It's good to have someone talking, otherwise chat will be completely dead, man. My headphones are caught in my chair. Okay. Yeah, this hand's keep. I mean, you feel like you're talking to yourself? Yeah, it can feel like that sometimes, especially from my perspective, talking to myself. But I know there's lots of people who watch and don't chat. I most times when I go into streams, I watch and don't chat. So here, if we go the Flame Elemental Cold Blood line, He can coin SI and kind of punish us. And he could have a backstab. Like, so basically he kept... So the only cards we can rule out... So he kept 2. They're not Swash and they're not Firefly. So we've got SI, Edwin, Prince, Captain, all on the radar. I really don't want to Cold Blood this because it's so weak to... We'll Cold Blood the Patches guy, potentially. I'm just going to chill. We're just going to chill. It's just... I think the Cold Blood... We want to play the Cold Blood when we're trading. Ah, yeah. I got the Jeremy Clarkson of Hearthstone. How am I like Jeremy Clarkson? Jeremy Clarkson's a dick. Am I a dick? Yeah. This could have gone better. Okay, so everything's out of the window now. He played Prince Shadow Step. Let's just cry. It's the correct line, I think. We have to just spread wide and smack him. I have to hope he doesn't have backstab in his hand. Or SI. Basically, we're always going to lose the long game. Hope he can't summon Patches. We never win this. We have to just smork him, basically, if we're going to win. You keep track of opponents' played cards with deck tracker. How can you see his hand, his deck, and mana cost? Am I missing something, lol? This is here. I can see the cards he's played. This is my deck over here. And here is each turn his card is drawn. It doesn't show the mana cost, no. It's the turn drawn. If it showed the mana cost, that would be ridiculous. Wow, if it showed the mana cost, holy macaroni, that would be... Yeah, that would be, yeah. That's the Patches. Oh, we can also value trade with our Patches. It's not cheating. Everyone has Hearthstone deck tracker. Not everyone. Almost all competitive players use it. Most players have it on their stream, but they don't show it to you. I'm showing it to you because I believe it's better for the stream if you can see what I'm seeing. So, he appears to have played 2 Chillwind Jays. Now, our version of this card appears to be quite underpowered. I'm not quite sure what's happened here, but we only summoned 2 3s and he's got 4 5s. I think that's quite unfair. I'm just going to face tank this because he might trade it here. And then we can dagger it again next turn. It's Firefly played in this deck because it's good early game and combos. It's really good for combos and it's good on turn 1 as well, Luca. It's really, the Flame Elemental is very useful for combo activation. You meant if it showed the mana cost. Oh, okay, yeah. My bad. Calling Bone Mare would be a sad. Our own Bone Mare there was just way too weak. We have to just... Bone Mare was just like Dark Eye and Dwarf for 7 mana. Back-to-back Bone Mares? Ouch. We don't beat that. He obviously had the Prince Shadow Step hand. It's pretty difficult to beat. He got the Chain Gang double bone rare. Woof. Woof. Yeah, wasn't meant to be that game. Wasn't meant to be. Vastbind Slayer, Firefly, deckhand. So we always keep Vastbind. This is the worst card. So Firefly and Vastbind are good. Oh, double Firefly. Okay, so what you can do with a double Firefly hand is you can go Firefly, Coin, Firefly into Firefly, Firefly, and then we can go Captain and we can try and spread super wide here. Or we can just go Coin Prince, you know. That's a good play to me. You don't need anything to change the name colour, I'm pretty sure. Oh, you're talking about custom colours, okay. So it's my turn to draw the Prince this time, Mr. Chalk. Yeah, so we see the benefit of coining the Prince already here with the Chain Gang top deck. We'll go double Firefly here over daggering. We're just going to try and spread as wide as possible. The Fireflies get worse and worse later into the game. They can actually value trade on these turns, which is why I like them a lot here. So I believe we're just going to go 3 into 4 into 5. So I like trading the patches solely because this will likely die. Right, so what's going to happen is he's going to kill off my Captain with Backstab, and then this is going to become a 2-2. So we get to use a free HP, which basically doesn't exist in future turns. Unless he doesn't have the Backstab, which we're in. I mean, if he doesn't have the Backstab, are we unhappy? We're in a very strong position if he doesn't have Backstab. Like we just win if he doesn't kill the Captain, essentially. So this is very good for us, obviously. Yeah, Chain Gang here, 4 mana, it costs 4 mana, 2/3/4s. Not going to turn that down. Every day of the week you play this. You could consider not playing the Scalebane next turn in order to try and play around a Vastbind Slayer swing turn. We'll see what he does this turn and evaluate. If he plays a big guy, we can do our own Vastbind Slayer with a Shadow Step. We also have a card to draw, but he's really difficult deck. This 3/1 being protected behind 2/3/4s is amazing. He'll never be able to dagger it. So he doesn't play that card, he got it off there, okay. So we have 3, 6, 7, 14 Shadow Step, okay. If we were to trade, we could trade this, then Shadow Step it back to our hand, so it costs 2 mana. It's still awkward to play next turn. We could Vastbind at 3/4. We could play Cobalt Scalebane, trade off our 3/1 in here, trade off this, so we can't Shadow Step it. Scalebane buffs this. We could play Shadow Step this and replay it this turn. It costs 2 mana, play this, dagger this, we get 2 2/3s, and then we can combo the Vastbind next turn. We can always play the Vastbind Slayer. So we spread as wide as possible here is essentially the plan. I'm just gonna stay as wide as possible every turn. Yeah, he can't recover from such a wide board. You always want to go as wide as possible in the mirror. There's no AoE in either person's deck. They're very minion based, right? So the wider the better. There's single target removal in Vastbind today, obviously, but no wide board, and Backstab single target as well. Edwin, Captain, Chain Gang. Scarlet Fire. So the general rule is you mulligan for aggro. Okay, Edwin. keep Edwin in all matchups, right? Right. This isn't an aggro druid, please. Oh, this is a bad hand. He's doing his YouTube bit at the moment. What are you saying? What, we spread wide? We all have to be super serious and ask personal questions, no Helix. I send them my entire VOD and they pick a random game. But people seem to watch it. I don't know. He 3 cap, so if it's aggro druid, we just concede. I'm far more focused on the Twitch side than the YouTube side. Twitch comes first. We can spread wide on YouTube, yeah. You can ask whatever questions you like, Helix, to some extent, as long as they're not offensive. Oh, he's aggro druid. Ouch. Let's hope he kept some Galactic Callers. Or no, let's hope he didn't keep some Galactic Callers. Oh, this hand is slow. Against Big Druid and J Druid, you don't want to spread too wide. You want to be narrow as possible against Big Druid. Against aggro Druid, you just want to win the board using 1-drops, backstabs, SIs. None of these cards really. I kept Mr. Edwin here, but we didn't get anything to go with him. No, sorry, I can't Helix. I'm sure you can think of one. I joined a Battle.net group, but I usually at the end of the open where you can't see it. And there's no one in my Battle.net group. I made it because everyone else had one, but I haven't actually done anything in it. There's 3 people in the Battle.net group. Wow. The Pirate's Code. Okay, so we can play our captain and kill his captain. What's the Battle.net group? It's like Battle.net tried to make a thing like Discord. If he crabs me, we just concede pretty much. Yeah, that's GG. Backstab. If we draw backstab, I'll continue playing. My hand's way too clunky. We did mulligan for this matchup, but unfortunately, yeah, didn't work out. You didn't know either until you joined it and it was empty. I only made it like yesterday. That's exactly what it is, Helix. That's exactly what it is. The Gyminator. Okay, I think this guy's a streamer. Hey Peach, how you doing? We have SI, Cold Blood, SI. So 1 SI I think will do fine. Well, normally SI is played on turn. Oh, patches, that's unlucky. Well, I'm just struggling away in top 100. Just dagger him in the face. How's the climb today? It's alright. I was ranked 2 before the start of the day, so we've climbed quite a lot. I've hit a wall at about rank 70. I'm just going to dagger him in the face twice, re-dagger. We're going to go patches SI on 4. We're not going to backstab this, but we could dagger it with the patches. Because we have the backstab to combo this anyway. I guess we'll just kill it with the patches. So my hand is... Oh, these 2 last draws have been fairly just dreadful pretty much. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So... Well, backstab side clears. Why are you well playing me? I drew patches. We've already lost this game. That's so. Stop playing buffed creatures, man. It's not fair. I don't know how we win with this hand. Did he just get backstab off the... He well played me? He well played me? He well played me? Wow. That's a travesty. How could you dare well played me? He went swash into backstab. Peaches pretend. Helix, do you remember me? Hey Gemini, yeah. I drew patches, you drew prints. It happens in the Rogue Mirror, right? It's we all know who's gonna win in that scenario. I mean, you had Prince and the Edwin, yeah. Edwina herself. Firefly, Valspine, Cairn. Cairn's good, but can't be keeping him. Firefly going first I would keep, but not going second I don't believe. Backstab's terrible against Big Priest. It's alright against my opponent's a invisible guy, yeah. So I'm gonna go swash this turn because we have captain next turn. Try and get both these guys buffed. We don't have deckhand in hand, so we don't really need the weapon charge really very much. Okay, so fortunately he didn't eat our captain, which is very good for us. That's another thing the swash does. The swash baits out. Yeah, the swash baits out the Galactic Crawler for us. So now we have the dagger that we'd like to have, right? Okay, the Talon Priest is really strong. We should get it down. We can just play the deckhand while we're at it as well. It's like a Flame Imp, right, with this. He won't kill the captain, right? So we play our 1-mana Flame Imp. Like, there's no downside. Even if it doesn't have charge, they can get charged in the future. It's fine. We are playing off curve potentially next turn, but I think it's fine. He can draw a card, but it's very low tempo, and it means we can seal the hold of the... Okay, so he actually heals my board for 4 in order to draw 3 cards. You could almost say this was not good for him. He's going to Visions for Shadowwood Pain here. This is really, he draws 3, but hitting me for 4 is like it's like worth a card pretty much, right? With someone patches doesn't sound very fun. What is this music? Do you want me to change it? It's an Irish pub song. You listen to Cocaine instead, Helix. You don't mind the music? You're wondering what it was? It's part of the 700 song playlist. It's an eclectic mix to please everyone on the Twitch. Thanos Spirit Lash. You having a giggle? This is the worst servitude ever. Well, this was a good turn from our opponent. He appears to have healed back to full health and cleared most of my board. There's nothing good off this, pretty much. Talon Priest is the best we can do. 4 mana, 3/4, feels bad, man. So our hand dictated we went for the early game charge. We went for the early game charge and he had the answer. We have no 5 drops or above, unfortunately, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do, really. Yeah. Big boy. Ooh, that card completely filled the definition of big boy. We're never going to beat Anduin, so we don't play around it. Just going to play around Dragonfire Potion and Death by trading. Play around Death, kind of like, if he Death the 7/8, trades the 5/5, it's really bad for us, right? We utilize our backstab. The SO7 agent shouldn't have a problem being comboed. He has Death. Unlucky. If we wanted to play around just Death, I guess we could have traded it slightly differently. So I don't like trading the deckhand in. I think we just smack him in the face with everything. When you're out of cards, you really have struggled to do anything long term. We just have to go for the short term. Let's kill him ASAP. And this requires, we have to go for like exact top decks for our outs. So we need to draw like Leroy or the Bone Mare. If he has cards like Dragonfire Potion, we're always going to lose anyway, so you might as well just go face. And like killing the 2/4, he still Dragonfires. We need the Lich King here. Sassy Captain really doesn't help. I'm not going to play it because it dies on board. We can use our life total as a resource and hits in the face for a bit. And this can maybe combo an SI7 agent to kill this. We are just screwed though. He's killed everything we played, which is sometimes what happens. If you don't get the Scalebane, the Dragonfire wipes up. No Edwin. No Cairn. Why do you snap your fingers? Why you stop snap with your fingers? What do you mean? Why do I snap like that? I don't know. It's just a thing I do. It's a tick. Alright, I think I'll play one more game, guys, and I gotta go. I need to eat. It's 9 o'clock. I need to go and make dinner and stuff. I've been streaming 8 hours now. That's how much I try and do. Between 6 and 8. When are the nerfs coming? I'm not sure. So, fledgling deckhand, backstab. We can mulligan for aggro, I guess. Ooh, Prince Kaliseth. When's the expansion out? It's about the 7th of December. We're not sure the date, but we know it's before the 10th. We know it's in December and it's before the 10th of December, and it won't happen during DreamHack, which means it has to happen after the 3rd. We drew patches. Do we feel bad for him? Nope. So I'm not going to backstab because we can test so well anyway. Just going to go backstab SI next turn. This way we can... What the plan is to... The plan is to play the deckhand and trade the patches so we can't get Galactic Callers. I mean, Blizzard aren't exactly consistent with what they say, are they, Peach? Yeah, so we'll backstep aside to clean up. Make sure you kill the beast, obviously, over the pirate. I've got so many pirates. How do we play around Galactic Caller with all these pirates? Just need to trade them off. We can't play around Galactic Caller forever, man. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I just missed 1 damage. We should have traded the patches, obviously. Sorry about that. That was very bad. That was terrible. Force of Nature contests pretty well. We can't trade because of any of the available buff cards in Hearthstone. If he has Mark of the Lowest here, he value trades us to hell and back. Damn, he has it. Just be a 1-drop, don't be Lois. Lois completely screws us. Innovate, innovate, roar. Nine PM is past Boar's bedtime. No, it's just playing Hearthstone. It's hard to concentrate for 8 hours. Two, 4, 6, 8, 13. We'll wait for him to do his trades and then we'll counter it. He, as per usual, aggravated ropes going all face. So we have 8, 12, 13, 13 plus 7. Yeah, it's just lethal. Easy peasy. Right, let's host Sidonia. Alright, you all know who Sidonia is, right? Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the follows. If you haven't hit the follow button, you know what to do.